You know what we all need in our careers? We need the equivalent of driver's ed. Now, I'm guessing you took something like driver's ed when you were a teenager. They typically don't let you drive a car or try to pass your test for a driver's license until you have learned about vehicles and how they work. You don't have to know everything, but you need to know enough to be a driver. And you need to know enough about driving and traffic and navigation and getting places in order to really be trusted with a vehicle. Well, the reality is there's no such thing as driver's ed for our career, the same way that we had driver's ed for our driving. Most of us don't know our vehicle. And by that, I mean, we don't know the unique potential that we bring to the world of work and how to offer it, and really to understand ourselves well enough to show up as ourselves. Many of us don't have a sense of direction in our career, in our work life. And so it might just feel like we're driving. If that were the analogy, we're just driving. We're not necessarily driving anywhere or in any direction. And probably most complex of all three, we may not know how to navigate a career like we'd know how to navigate traffic or navigate across a travel plan that we've put in front of us. And I think that there should be driver's ed for our careers. And it would be wonderful if it were a normal part of our teenage years as we were getting ready to start making some of the biggest decisions of our lives. As you probably know, the vast majority of people who went to college had no idea what to study in college. The number's like 75%, and that's been pretty well established for a while now. And it's probably no surprise that after we get into the world of our careers, the numbers aren't much better. In North America, for instance, 67% of workers are emotionally disengaged from their jobs and don't feel connected to them, and feel somewhat between estranged and upset about their work life. And I don't think it's because we're all selfish people and we just can't be pleased. I think it's because there's an exploding number of options in work now. Education is becoming more and more disconnected from that complex world of work. And we don't understand ourselves well enough to be able to know what work we're made for, how to show up as ourselves, what direction to have in our career, and how to navigate the many choices ahead of us. Often choices that we have even when we don't realize that we have those choices. I believe that we all need driver's ed for our careers, and that's what vocationality is designed to provide. And I hope that you will stay tuned over the next while as this year, 2023, everything is getting updated in vocationality to prepare you, whether you're early in your career or mid-career or later in your career, to get to know your vehicle, the unique potential that you're designed with that you can bring to your work life. And in fact, that can help you understand the work you're made to do, how to gain a sense of direction in your career, and then how to begin navigating proactively the normal situations and the tough situations that you might encounter. Just like you've learned how to drive a car, I'm assuming, or that you could if you wanted to, you can learn how to navigate in your career. You can learn how to understand yourself, your best work, and so on. And so I hope you'll stay tuned and come along for the ride.